I'm so excited that we're about to get started on our 11-day program. So I thought before we start, let's talk a little bit about preparation. And I've reminded myself how I felt the very first time I did my cleanse. So I thought I'd share in case some of you might be in that same place. But for me, I had 4 big stumbling blocks. The biggest was fear. Fear of the unknown. I didn't quite know what to expect. I didn't know how my body was going to react. I didn't know if I was going to like it, how things tasted, what the schedule was. So in general, kind of a fearful attitude. I also procrastinated. I was very busy, as I'm sure all of you are. So it's, busy with work and school and family, and it's like, how do I find 11 days that I can fit this in? I also was a little fearful of the deprivation. I love food. I love good food. I love eating with people and socializing. And so I was a little scared of how this was going to kind of affect that aspect of my life. And lastly, I was skeptical. I had no idea what toxins were or how they were affecting my body or how it was connected with my health issues and my low energy. People explained it to me, but I didn't really understand. And so I did it because a friend of mine recommended it and I trust her, and I jumped in, but I was a little skeptical. And what I realized as I went through it myself and dealt with all these feelings and came out the other side healthier, more energetic, I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? And that's really my message to you, is it's okay to be where you're at right now. It's okay to feel these feelings. Just know that it will be a blessing for you if you trust your coaching and trust the process. And I was blessed to have amazing coaching that kept me focused. They really helped me succeed. They answered all my questions and gave me encouragement. And it was such an important part of my increased health that it became a passion of me to pay it forward. And so since then, I've coached thousands of people in an attempt to do what my coach did to me, which is, help me through some of these fears so that I could become healthier. And so in this process, all that I ask is that you trust. You trust me, you trust your coaches, that we've gone through it. We've walked in your shoes, we're walking in your shoes, but we've also worked with many, many people. And if you can trust the process, you will come out the other side so much happier. Now, one of the other things that is important as you prepare is that you think about what's your temptation. And for all of us, it's very different. It might be lurking in your pantry, it might be lurking, in your office. But take some time to think about, what are the things that derail me? When I've tried this before, what has been my stumbling block? And get it out of your life. Whatever you need to do to kind of go smooth sailing as much as you can through these 11 days. And finally, one of the most important things that I did when I went through it that led to my success, and as I've coached thousands of people, I've realized is probably one of the most important things you can do to set yourself up for success. And that's visualize where you want to go. Don't just say, I want to lose 5 pounds. Okay, well, what does that mean? What emotion do you feel? Is it about fitting into a special dress, or how you're going to feel sitting down at Thanksgiving dinner, 10 pounds lighter, fitting into, a beautiful dress that you picked out, or, going to a wedding, feeling amazing. Whatever it is, try and connect it with your emotion. Really connect with your goal more than just a number. because we've all done that. We've all, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds, but what does that mean? And feel it. Write it down. Think about it. And feel how you will feel when you achieve that goal. So with that, I want to welcome you to this process. It's going to be an amazing journey together. I'm honored that you have trusted me enough to start the journey, and I hope that you will take advantage of all of the wonderful coaching that we give you to have a successful cleanse.